versa. Don't go trying to start drama that doesn't exist.
Exactly. Well, you guys are so sure about that.
Yeah, we're sure about it, okay?
Sure.
We're Ravens boys, okay? We're a team.
We'll
we're
see you around. Thank you.
The following contest is tag team action. About to make their way to the ring. They are the team of Kevin Northcutt and legend, the Redshirts Security. We've referred to them as the muscle behind the mouth of TNA management consultant Don Callis. Callis refers to them as his Red Dogs, physically imposing team that he's unleashed on the NWA. 6'6" Kevin Northcutt. There you see him. And his partner, the 6'5" legend, a team that backs down to nobody. And their opponents, they are the team of Julio De Niro and CM Punk. And here come the Gathering as they hit the ring. You know, they'll just do anything for the boss, Raven. They've been almost fanatical in their devotion to Raven. But the boss has turned them loose. He set them free until that one-night-only reunion last week as a three-man team. And the fallout from that six-man tag match brings us to this showdown tonight.
CM Punk hits that perfectly as he's got him. I'll tell you what, though, like you called him, the muscle behind the mouth. But I'm going to tell you something, they are muscle indeed. Kevin Northcutt, a guy that was a bouncer in New Orleans for 12 years, a black belt in jiu-jitsu. This guy is a brawler. This guy is a fighter. He doesn't care where it's at. And we're gonna see right now if CM Punk and Julio De Niro have enough to face this kind of brawn.
Yet to come tonight, D'Lo Brown, AJ Styles.
Ooh, look at the elbow.
Reunited as a tag team as we see Northcutt go for the cover against Jeff Jarrett, and a partner of his choosing. Sounds to me like Eric Watts, the director of Authority, has Jeff Jarrett backpedaling after being blindsided earlier tonight by Watts.
Oh, look at right there, it's Legends just letting him have it.
Of course, in addition to this tag team matchup, also fallout from last week's six-man tag. There's one half of the other matchup that we will see later tonight. There you see the monster backstage, 6'8", well over 300 pounds of Abyss, and he will collide later tonight with the boss, is how CM Punk and Julio De Niro refer to Raven. Big elbow drop by Legend. Follow-up cover and able to get a 2 count, and there you see Raven in the other locker room. Raven, you can see by the look on his face how intent he is, how focused he is, because he realizes that they put another roadblock in his path. They put another roadblock in his path in the form of Abyss, but Raven still feels that he will be able to fulfill his destiny to eventually become NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, but that's an awful big roadblock tonight.
Absolutely, Mike, and you mentioned the fact that looks like he's focused, and you know, Raven, that he is, but he's going to have to be, because Abyss is one of those kind of opponents that you cannot plan for. This guy has no rhyme or reason. He's just a monster, and he's going to take everything that Raven's got.
CM Punk back up to a vertical base, trying to fight off Northcutt. Series of shots to the midsection. And just as soon as CM Punk looks like he's going to get to the corner and tag in, Julio Northcutt cuts him off.
Great elbow. He tried to get to Julio De Niro, but he couldn't quite reach him. And now CM Punk is in no man's land.
Tag made by Northcutt. Back heel trip takes down CM Punk.
Look at this. Look at the strength of Northcutt there as he just whirling him around. Oh, great move.
Incredible. Out of the giant swing by Northcutt. Legend, the drop kick and the pin and a 2 count.
I'll tell you what, that was great teamwork right there. And this is another group, Mike, that's been together now for a long time. These guys are knowing each other like the back of their hands, and CM Punk right now is just getting everything that they've got. Look at him twist his head back and forth.
Yeah, he's been on the receiving end of a brutal beating from the Redshirts, but you'll notice how tough this kid is. CM Punk fights him off, tries to roll up. Oh, referee's distracted by Northcutt.
Again, Kevin Northcutt was right in the right place at the right time just to get the referee out of position, and what a kick by Legend.
Hit the super kick and the pin and
got him.
Nope, just a 2 count. CM Punk, how gutsy this kid is.
Well,
how courageous he is, able to get the shoulder up at 2.
A lot of that, I think, is a testament to Raven. This is a kid that wants to, look at how he's got his feet on the hair, pulling the hair. Oh, what a dirty move there by Legend. But what I was saying is CM Punk wants to prove everything he can to Raven. So he's going to give it everything he's got out there, Mike. There'll be no quit inning. You're going to have to kill him to beat him. Look at this.
Drops the fist.
Not going to let him make the tag.
And again, CM Punk extending the hand. And from the corner, his tag team partner, Julio De Niro as well, reaching
back
into the
arm.
ring.
Just bending back the arm, Mike. How much can CM Punk take?
He's taken an awful lot of punishment in this match. He's taken a brutal beating from both Northcutt and Legend.
We may never see De Niro in this match, Mike, if it continues like this. Oh, look at that. Just as he's getting ready to get the right hand up, Legend just grabs him by the hair and flings him back down.
You're right. Just as he gets to his feet, just as it looks like he's going to be able to mount some kind of an offensive, the Redshirts cut him off.
They're not just beating him out there, Mike. They're punishing him. They're hurting him. They're sending a message. They're sending a message to Raven. And anybody that'll listen, anybody that will not back Jeff Jarrett, they're sending this message to everybody.
And how appropriate is Don Callis' description of these two? His red dogs, and that's exactly what they've been tonight. Vicious, ferocious in their attack on CM Punk.
Again, De Niro trying to get into the ring. Referee Andrew Thomas not going to allow it. He's not been tagged, and look at this. They're just going to take advantage of the referee being distracted with the foot right into the neck, Mike.
That's the opening that they're looking for as they continue the assault with the double team on Punk.
You know, they could have pinned Punk a couple times right here.
Well,
but
they tried several times and he kicked out.
And they're just punishing him. Punishing him. Oh, look at this. How much can this kid take?
Half pump handle, half Nelson.
He's got him.
Overhead suplex.
1, 2.
Two.
No way. No way did he kick out of there.
Notice the brutality that time of Northcutt, because while he was making the pin, he was driving his forearm right across the face of Punk.
That's probably what cost him the pin, because he didn't have the body on top of the body right there. But he just levels Punk right there with a blow and just taunting Julio De Niro.
Connects with the mid-ring clothesline. And they drag Punk up again by the hair. Open him up.
Look at Julio. What's going through his mind right now, Mike? Dying to get in the ring. He knows if he doesn't get in there soon, it's going to be all over. Look at this kid.
Just trying to pull his arm right out of the socket.
One right after another. First Legend, then Northcutt. They're not allowing him anywhere near Julio De Niro. They're just a well-oiled machine tonight. Look at this. Just drilling him in the arms.
This has been total dominance by the Redshirts. The TNA Redshirt security staff of Don Callis has been in total control of this tag team match over the Gathering.
The crowd trying to get behind CM Punk and give him some kind of help, but it's just not working right. Wait a minute. Nice flip, but he doesn't have enough to take to get up and get over to De Niro.
That may be the opening.
He's got to go right now.
Legend misses the elbow drop.
He's got it.
He got the hot tag. Hot tag into Julio.
And he's fresh, Mike. He's fresh. Look at this. This is his chair. Oh, what a kick by Northcutt.
Hit the leg sweep, and just as he turned around, Northcutt caught him.
Come up with that.
Desperation, energy surge by Punk, takes out Legend.
Look at this.
Roll up in the ring.
Two. Did he get it? He got it.
What a miracle.
You gotta be kidding.
The winners of the match, the team of Julio De Niro and CM Punk. They were totally dominated throughout the entire matchup. But when it counted the most, Julio De Niro able to get the pin, able to get the win for the Gathering. To the back, Scott Hudson with Shane Douglas, Tracy, and Michael Shane. It's all yours, Scott.